housemates. And still the head of house for the season.
The beam soiled the floor. There was, and then you know she's wearing that fluffy shoe. Yeah. If she steps in it, you spread it. It's not even the spreading.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, Jason J has defended his head of house title, right? With about 2 minutes 43 seconds, he defeated his closest rival, who is Ruboy, who had about 2 minutes 53 seconds. Now, how did the head of house challenger title, come about? Big Brother called all of them into the lounge and asked the head of house, how has the head of house title, coordination been, the role been? And he said it's been frustrating. Then he said it's been challenging. And then Big Brother said, you know what? I seem to have some good news for you. Now you're going to have to defend that title. So he asked him to choose 5 people, 5 housemates that he wants to challenge the title with.
Today, you will have the privilege of choosing your challengers.
So the 5 housemates that he chooses will, challenge the title with him. So he chose Ruboy, he chose Culture, he chose Bright Morgan, he chose Day, and he chose Sultana. Right? And the one after the other, it was a tough game, let me tell you. It was a tough game for real. One after the other, they took turns to challenge the title. The person who came close at first was Day, with about 4 minutes plus. And then after that, we saw Ruboy come up, and he did about 2 minutes 56 seconds. He had a 3 seconds advantage when he threw the darts. And then he had 2 minutes 53 seconds. And then the next person was Sultana. Sultana could not beat Ruboy's time. And then it was time for Jason. And people asked him, do you think you can still retain your title? You can defend your title? He said yes. And guess what? He defended his title with 2 minutes 40-something seconds.
Will you lose or retain your title?
I will retain my title.
One thing that I know for sure is this. Some housemates did not want Jason J to win. I mean, looking at the drama that happened yesterday between himself and the Missy, even though I know that some people are not in the Missy's caucus, because it seems the Missy is like a loner here. And people are beginning to form, bonds and caucuses. But the Missy does not seem to be part of all those caucuses that are being formed. So for Jason J, this is a reaffirmation of his leadership in the house. I just think that he needs to soften it, gradually. Even though I understand that most of these housemates are very stubborn, to be very honest. Because there was a fight today between Sultana and Ivatar. What was this about? I mean, they were coming into the kitchen, they were trying to clean the kitchen. Sultana was telling Ivatar, don't come in, don't step on this. You're going to use to clean the rug. Don't use your shoe to step on the liquid that is stemming out of the kitchen bin, right? Because it felt like some people are also disposing sanitary pads into nylons and dumping it in the bin bag, right? At some point, they found blood in the bin. And most of them were like, how did blood get it? It's not like we're killing live chicken. We didn't kill goat, we didn't kill cow. Everything that people remember for us is ready-made, right? Nobody's killing, ram. So why is there blood in the bin bag, right? So there was a face-off between Sultana and, of course, Ivatar. Both of them were using the F word on each other. I still feel there's a major fight coming, brewing between these two people. So, and I see that, somebody like Jason J seems to be like a very strong guy. I'm looking forward to the times that Ortega will become the head of house. It will be brutal. It was going to be a brutal moment. I feel like the other guys are sort of soft, right? When I'm talking about soft right now, look at Koyin. Koyin today broke down in tears.
My 10 years in the hands of Africa.
On national TV, they can see you.
I'm staying here to the last day. Jeans. Have you seen jeans, man? Don't be my money. Have you seen jeans?
What was the problem? You probably was just missing home, right? I'm looking at them right now. They're trying to play games, table tennis and all that. Koyin was missing home. He literally was crying. This guy cried for almost 5 minutes. Yes, I understand that, isolation is crazy. He's probably used to being with his parents, his brother, or whoever he's used to being with. He's just 21. He doesn't look 21. I don't know if it's football age, but whatever. No, he doesn't look 21, but he's 21, and today he literally broke down in tears. He was crying. The guys were trying to console him. Guys like Victory, Faith, and Mensan. Now, for Mensan, right, I think he needs to understand how to console people. Because he was here just hitting the guy. Guy, just calm down. Look at me right now. Papa don't die. Mama don't die. I don't know if his mom is dead, right? He said, Papa don't die. My mama this. My brother is doing PhD. He was just tapping him. And I'm like, bro, calm down. This guy is in his feelings. He's emotional right now. The way you're trying to console him is not the way to console people. You need to be able to calm down, respect people. If he's crying, I'm sure that the guy, was another guy who would have pushed him like, guy, you don't have to console me like that. He was just shouting, Mensa, I'm going over the money. Mensa out of Africa. I'm like, Baba, calm down.
I believe my papa don't die. My mama, I'm going to be the my brother, the school, PhD. My rest, everybody on their own. Who I want to go stay.
There's actually a way to address things in that light. If somebody like Mensa becomes the head of house, there'll be serious matter in the house, right? And so that was what happened so far. Jason J has defended his title, so he's going to be the head of house for the week. He's the fastest guy in the house, right? He's defended his title, and then they have a wager task presentation that they're working on. So far, so good. It seems like everything has been going well. We hope that they get through this, right? Looking at the fact that some people are going to have, skirmishes in the house, but we're hoping that they win their wager task. Most of the time, housemates don't win their wager task because Big Brother looks beyond just the rehearsals. He looks at the energy, the cohesion of the people. How interested are they in putting this together? Even if you do excellently well in the rehearsal, he's looking at who are the people that put in enough work. If the people that put in enough work are about 70%, 80% of the total housemates, it makes a lot of sense. Guess what? Somebody like Victory was saying he wanted to go and sleep. Victory wanted to sleep while they were trying to prepare for the wage task. He said, you know what, he's drained in a 10 over 10 house. He said he's drained. He wants to, can they go and sleep for like 2 hours before they rehearse for the wage task? And people are like, come on, you're not the only guy who's tired here. We're also tired. I mean, you won't sleep for 2 hours during the day. Try to, manage your time in Big Brother's. Because Big Brother's house, you don't even know what time they're going to call you for a task or for whatever. Big Brother didn't tell them that there was a head of house challenger game, right? We on the outside already knew that there was a head of house challenger game. For them, they didn't know. So as it stands right now, the house seems to be moving gradually in progression, in cohesion. No much fights. Culture and Rude Boy had a little bit of a skirmish in the morning, friction in the morning, but they resolved their issues, right? And we'll see how that plays out. All right, guys, shout out to all returning subscribers. And for those of you who are watching and you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and get so you get notified whenever I post a video. Go on our social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi Daniel. And until next time, I'll come your way again very soon. It's bye for now.